Hello everyone, this is Mohammed from Python Ninja YouTube channel, and today we continue our journey toward discovering dictionary data structure in Python. So in the previous tutorial we introduced the definition of a dictionary and we started coding the dictionary and its related methods. And today we will continue our journey toward discovering the dictionary. Okay, and we stopped at this example where we have capitals and we loop through the items of a dictionary to print the keys and the corresponding values. Now, at the same time, we introduced how can also loop through the keys and values. So please go to the previous tutorial to be in the same line of this tutorial. Now the question is, can we consider heterogeneous items inside a dictionary? The meaning of the heterogeneous item is meaning that I need to see here, for example, strings, I need to see numbers, I want to see anything. Yes, the answer to the question, yes. Let us take another example. For example, if I want to have a CV, okay, like this, this is a dictionary, and I consider, for example, name, and this is my name, Mohammed, okay, Mohammed, and I want to take the age, okay, for me, it is, okay, 35, and let's see now, we have a key and a value, okay, of the first item are string. Now I have the key is a string, but the value is integer. Okay, what else? I can also consider another string to take gender. Okay, to take the gender is male, and I want also to consider the mobile. Okay, it's a fake, it's not mine, okay, but I will also express it in a form of if string, okay. I will describe why. Go to the format specifier tutorial to know why I did, why I use this form, why I use 0, then colon, then 0, then 2, and later I want to describe it. Now each mobile, let us keep this aside now. In Python, as a general hint, let us comment this. In Python, you are not allowed to start with 0, 5 like this, which is like the country code for the mobile number. For example, for the Netherlands, it's 0031. Okay. But how can I start with 00? So, for example, if I put this inside a variable, I'm not allowed. There will be an error that will raise due to the leading zeros, okay, in decimal integer. This is not allowed. So what we can do, as I said, we can use it as a string, okay, and later when we do operation, we retrieve or take the portion that we want to retrieve, even on the number or of the mobile number or whatever that number is. So in this example, I consider the if string here because I want to add 2 zeros, 0 padding. Please go to the format specifier to see what I mean. So I print this CV, okay. Consider to have the same name because it here a capital letter or capitalized. Now I have a dictionary that composes like a string and integer with a name. Okay, I have another question. Can I have another method to build this dictionary? The answer is yes. Instead of using only curly brackets, I want to use the same content of this CV object or dictionary by using, in Python we have a dict. Dict is a class in Python that allows you to make a dictionary, but instead of using a curly bracket, you want to use rounded bracket at this. this now. And instead of using double quotation for the name variable, you just type name, okay, like this, and plus add equal. This will be known as a keyword argument. In the next tutorial, I think, well, when we will reach functions, you will be expert in these terminologies, what like default arguments or keywords argument. So this is called now keywords argument for this dictionary, and the name should be string. Okay, this is my name. Good. Now I will use the follow. I have to follow the same for the age, and I add equal, which will be like integer. Okay, then I will use also the same, which is gender. Okay, and this gender, okay, will be male. Okay, and I follow the same thing also for mobile. Okay, and let us use the same format. Okay, and I copy this as it, Control C, Control V. Now look at this. This is the first dictionary of CV, of information about myself. If I use the second one, okay, it will print the same. Okay, the same. And in print mode, you will see curly bracket added. Even on print this, I didn't add this, but it added because by default, when you print a dictionary object, it will, when you use the dictionary object, it will be printed in a dictionary mode or in a dict mode. Okay, so this is another way to construct your dictionary. Okay, now can we retrieve items? Yes, we have. We introduced that in the last tutorial, that we can use .get method to retrieve, for example. And let us comment the first CV just to make it more specific for you. Okay, let us retrieve the first item, the value of the first item, to be more clear. Okay, now out of this dictionary, I want to retrieve the my name, which is Mohammed. Okay, note that if you use get method, you have to use it with, if you have to use this argument within a string, okay, quotations. If you print this, you will be able to retrieve my name, okay, or whatever this item is, okay. So also I can repeat that for the age, for example, or whatever I want. Now the question is there an alternative way to retrieve? Yes, there is. We can use, instead of using .get, I can use open like indexing operator, okay, and inside the indexing operator I can submit the name or what the argument is, then it will be retrieved again. So we have .get method, or by using this square bracket or indexing operator in Python to retrieve what you want from the dictionary. So we have two methods, we have two ways to create dictionary, two methods to retrieve item inside the dictionary, but consider this is not healthy. For example, if I retrieve, for example, like material status, like married or not married, okay, this is not exist in the dictionary, and any key is not exist in the dictionary. Using this form will give me key error like this. Okay, we have key error because material is not exist inside the dictionary. But what's the beauty of the .get method? Okay, it doesn't retrieve me error. By the way, when you see a message like this, you will get angry because it's like color is not like friendly. You don't need to see this. So you can also use .get. Okay, but this .get, if a key is not exit in a dictionary, will not raise to you error, rather than it will give you none. Okay, so this is the difference between both methods, and we can retrieve any of this keys in the dictionary as what I mentioned. Okay, so just to be in the same line of this discussion. Okay, and I can delete even, for example, if I want to delete my age, I have to follow like this syntax. In the previous tutorial, we introduced bob and bob item. We said that bob item remove the last item of a dictionary. Last item means the key and value, and in the bob item, we introduced that bob is able to Bob is able to delete an item, but based on the key you submit. So it will delete the key and value, but Bob item, it will remove the last item, the last key and value inserted to the dictionary. Okay, now how can I delete an object now? We can delete this for an item, sorry, not object. I can delete age, for example. I can delete from this CV. I want to delete the age, okay, and yeah, that is the syntax. Let us to print the dictionary again, and now we have a new dictionary. Okay, I can assign it to the variable. Okay, like CV2, for example, equal. Assign this to a variable of now. Okay, and we will have a new dictionary with a deleted age. Now also I can do as what I did in the previous tutorial. I can use boolean check. Okay, for this boolean check, for example, if name, if name in CV underscore this brand, I want to retrieve the name. For example, I want to see CV of that name. Okay, and let us, yeah, it is okay. Else print none exit or none else. Let us use else just to be print. We will later learn about this phase. Okay, just be patient with me. Print, for example, none, no, or not exists. Okay, let us to see. This is Muhammad. Now, if I want to use, for example, material, let us to see, not exist. Okay. Now we can even wrap our solution using exception handling. Exception handling is a separate subject in Python. Why I want to cover after function. So I already know how to approach these methods one by one. Now we are in the dictionary, then we will go for functions, then we will go for files and Python. Later we will go for exception handling. But in general, exception in handling follow this syntax. It use this try and it use also except. It use nothing other than this. Now it can use to, for example, a print. If let us just write this code and later I can describe more. I have this. I want to retrieve my name. Okay, and if my name is not exist, okay, I want to print and none. Okay, now we notice that when I use this syntax or this form to retrieve my name, if the name key is not exit, this will raise me an error as what I described a couple of minutes ago. Now we can also modify this error to print none as what we describe with the get method. So if I want to run this, Muhammad is exit. But if I want to remove, for example, Muhammad or the name or key, what we will have, we will never have the error, but now we have none. Please be focused in this video and repeat it twice to understand what I mean here. This method, retrieving the key using this form, will raise me an error. How can I override this error? I use try except syntax or form, which is part of the exception handling in Python, and we will later, this will not stop the program execution, okay, by using another keyword, which is finally. Then I will teach you how can you add your reminder of code in the case of we will use exception handling. But now we focus more in the dictionary. We also learn together how can we loop inside the keys, okay, of this dictionary. For example, for key and cv.keys, okay, then what we will do, then we will do print, okay, k, which will retrieve me the whole keys. Okay, now I want to insert the name, okay, just to save the form. We have 4 keys of the dictionary. So we can do that for keys, we can do that for values if I want, okay. That has been mentioned in the last tutorial. Go and check that, please. And now we are able to retrieve the values, but now my interest at this point is the keys. Can we retrieve the whole key using a method other than cv.keys? Yes, look at this. If I print, okay, or cv underscore, but instead of printing it, I casted it to a tuple. Okay, I want to cast this dictionary. Casting a dictionary into a tuple will give you only a tuple of keys. So I can say, for example, dict tuple, okay, or let us to be more specific, keys, okay, nothing but the tuple of that dictionary. Okay, so now you are able to print to store them in a variable, which is dict keys, and later you will print them. Now you have a key, a tuple of the key of the dictionary. What else can we have? Okay, or is there any method other than this? Yes, we can. Instead of using tuple, I can use list. Okay, and by this way we will have list of keys. Okay, not value. Values at this moment will not be retrieved. But the question is, if you have a long dictionary, you want to know the keys, okay, just to know the format of the data you have, then you can use this form. So in this tutorial, we learned a new method to create a dictionary, a new method to retrieve the key and values in a dictionary, and a new method to retrieve the keys only out of the dictionary, and how can I handle the error that appears when a dictionary, an error that will appear to me in case of retrieving non-exist key. Now, before going to like a dictionary combination or copying a dictionary, we want to, or before going to the dictionary comprehension or combining two dictionary, we want to shed the light about how can I copy a dictionary, or how can I have a version of a dictionary. Now I have CV, okay, as a dictionary. I can say CV new, okay, is equal to this CV. Okay, I did a copy now, but we introduced that for list and table, even for set. This is called copy by normal assignment. Okay, meaning that let us first print the CV new, okay, and print the CV itself. Okay, now both are the same, meaning that if I update the old CV, the new CV will be updated. For example, let us update the CV. We learned together in the previous tutorial that we have .update method, and inside this .update method we can open curly brackets, and I add inside these curly brackets my job is a developer. Okay, so we can say developer. Okay, now I want to print the new and the old CV, and both containing the job developer. What is the solution? I copied the dictionary, and I don't need to add or modify the original one. And that is what is recommended when you do coding. If you want to copy an object, if it lists, if a table or dictionary, don't modify the original one. Okay, just modify the copied one. So as what we did in list and table and the reminder data structure, we have this dictionary comes with a method is called .copy. Okay, and this method will allow you to modify the new dictionary, not the old one. Let us run this, and now we see that this sorry, I want not to add to update the new one. Yeah, now we updated the we first copied, okay, and then we update the new one. But let us update the also the CV new, okay, and let us print the both. Now the new CV, okay, has been updated, but the old CV has not been updated. The idea is here, using .copy methods allow you to update or to modify the new dictionary without affecting the original dictionary. So use please .copy method, or if you forget to use .copy method, just open this dict class, so it will be a dictionary. Okay, with a new copy, it will be a dictionary that is not affected by like any operation. So we have the normal assignment copy is not recommended. Copy and dict method is the recommended way to do the copy. That's for today's tutorial, guys. In the next tutorial, we will learn how can we combine two dictionaries together, and situation where can I consider dictionaries as or numbers as key, or table as key in the dictionary. Okay, so please follow the dictionary tutorial at the beginning, since the dictionary is one of the most used data structure in Python, and we want to make it as simple as what we can.